I really don't want to do this, but I promised you guys I would make a video about my PMDD symptoms. It's very hard to talk about, especially when I'm having such severe symptoms. It's hard for me to talk about because I don't like to cry in front of people, and in fact I hate it. I hate crying in front of people, but so I hope I don't cry, but that's all I feel like doing right now. I'm so unbelievably sad, and one of the hardest things to understand is that I'm so sad and there's no reason for it. You're just overwhelmingly sad, and the past few days I've been happy-go-lucky, go, burst of energy, and now I'm having my severe PMDD symptoms. I'm very unbelievably sad right now. About an hour ago, I was so irritated. Everything, I was just enraged. When I say enraged, I was literally enraged for no reason at all. And to scream and break stuff, but I didn't, obviously. It sucks, you're feeling all these intense feelings inside, and all I can really do is just sit there feeling these intense things, and then I get sad about that. Like, nobody understands all this I'm dealing with on the inside. It's so overwhelming. And even when I talk about it, like, no matter how much I try to explain it or how well I could explain it, it just isn't gonna do what it's really like justice. And I told my mom when I first got diagnosed, I would never wish this on my worst enemy. It's a horrible thing to have, and it's not like PMS where you're just a little emotional. It's like PMS times a million. You're not just sad, you're depressed. You're not just a little irritated, you're enraged. You feel hopeless. I feel like nobody cares about me. I feel like I'm very sensitive right now. Anything anybody says seems critical or mean, and that's another thing that's really hard. It doesn't feel like it's ever going to end. You feel so overwhelmed, like you can't breathe, you can't move, but you've got so much you want to do, but at the same time you're so anxious about everything, you don't want to do anything. It's kind of like where you're sitting still, but you feel like you can't sit still because you're so overwhelmed. I just hate going through this. I hate it because all of these things are not like me. It takes a lot for me to get angry. It takes a lot for me to get upset or hurt or any of those things. This is like the opposite of my personality, and I think that makes it harder to understand too. It's hard to understand why you're just so angry for no reason, or why you're sad, so unbelievably sad, where you just want to cry for no reason at all, and nothing seems to make it better. The only thing I can do is I just sit, try to compose myself, try to take deep breaths, and just tell myself that it's my PMDD. It's my PMDD. They're not being mean. They're not being critical. All those things in my head, I'm worthless. Nobody cares about me. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody understands. All PMDD. So I have about 6 more days of symptoms, and these symptoms were the rage and the sensitive and being overwhelmed and being so sad you can't catch your breath. Those are the worst. I also have other PMDD symptoms where, like, I can't sleep for 5 days, and then when my period hits, I can't stay awake. All I do is sleep. But I can't even begin to tell you the relief of when your period starts. You feel everything go from like here all the way down. It's amazing. It's just this huge relief, like, oh, a wave. It's all going away now. I think that's why a lot of women get misdiagnosed as bipolar when they're not, because you're very much up, and then the lowest you've ever been. So it's very similar to being bipolar, and that's what I thought it was at first. And then you kind of piece together that it's only those 2 weeks, like right before your period, when the changes happen. But 2 weeks out of a month, that's a long time. It takes a toll. I think now finally PMDD is recognized as a disability in the UK, which is amazing because it affects everything: your work, your relationships, what you do, what you say.